decided to name my staff the Staff of Repost.
That's a good name, because it was called, like, the fencing staff of fencing last time, wasn't it?
Did you say...
I just decided on, since it's going to be more defensive use for me.
As a pacifist.
I heard it as the staff of reposts.
Wow.
Like,
you hit someone with it and like, wow, you've hit me before, you fuck, stop it.
Wow, you're just trying to fucking get that karma.
Overhead strike,
I've
real
already
original.
seen that attack before. Be more original.
I'll take OP as a fraud.
Damascus isn't present this game, getting done in by late shift, so what should we say his Templar is doing? Well, he's
Praising
not
the
here to
sun.
deny it.
He's obviously somewhere praising the sun. It's a particularly sunny day.
Okay.
That's my suggestion.
He said he was just
no idea.
sleeping, but I don't think that's in character. I don't think that character sleeps.
When he sleeps, he's actually just doing that, praise the sun pose from that meme game.
Meme souls.
Yeah, memeing. Like the memes them kids like. I am hip and cool, yo.
He's probably just in the town square annoying all the buskers and yelling.
What happened at the very end of the last session? I don't remember.
You were all walking back with some hunters, and they were talking about how much of a shit the mayor is. We pretty much had to cut it short because of timing, but it just ended as you guys were walking back into town. There wasn't too much actual resolution to what had happened out in the woods.
Okay.
How many days shall we say it's been since the last session? Like, in
So,
universe?
to recount, what were we doing? We were, like, getting rid of bandits
We went to
for...
scout, like, a spot, because I hadn't been heard from in a while.
And then it was
Yeah.
nothing, and then woolly mammoth.
And then
Yeah, but we found a bunch of dead bodies. There were bandits and guardsmen and stuff.
And the
Cody
original
Wizard
hunters
is-
themselves.
Yeah, and then Cody wizarded his ways out. That's a sentence.
With his
Yes.
wizardry ways. And
I
he
don't know,
started heading back.
Couple days, maybe.
Couple days?
That's
Unless you
fine.
want it to be, like, right when we came back.
I do not mind either way.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay,
Alright, it's gonna be a couple hours after, because we just cashed in for the monies, and our paladin friend has left the brothel.
He's a really good paladin.
Yeah.
He's actually just going there to spread the sun propaganda.
Hey, if Darkest Dungeon has taught me anything, it's
Yeah.
that sometimes holy people don't enjoy holy things.
And besides, you don't know the particulars of his religion.
It's a great
No,
game.
Enough.
Turns out he just he hires someone to can you dress up as a sun?
I need to play it now that it's been fully
Me too.
released, because I own it.
Oh, did you hear the voice pack that they did for Twitch streamers?
No, I didn't.
They got the voice actor to do, like when someone follows or someone subscribes or that whole nonsense.
Oh, that's cool.
And one of them, the announcer guy is like, "This is truly the dankest dungeon."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that. I heard that.
Oh my god.
So it's a couple hours later. So where do you all go?
Yeah.
You were given 200 quid. Of course, before any of you say yes, he was there to collect before he went to the brothel.
It's actually because he got the money, he went to the brothel.
He didn't preempt the brothel with no money, or however much money he did have at the end of it all.
Gee whiz! 50 gold!
Snake, since this has cards and poker chips, there has to be some sort of built-in gambling system.
The gambling system is incredibly simplistic in Savage Worlds. It's just a stat, and what
There's,
you do
like,
is...
literally a skill for it.
Yeah, but do you want to know how the stat
That's
works
good.
from my memory of it? Say the bet is like 10 gold, and you roll your gambling skill against someone, that determines the difference. So if you gamble 10 and he rolls 5 and you roll 8, the difference is 3, so you've actually bet 30 against.
Oh yeah.
Oh
It's-
god.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
Oh god, it's...
That's
Oh.
horrifying.
And yeah, it reminds me
pretty
of that time I tried to gamble in Snake's previous Savage Worlds campaign.
Yeah, the reason I remember it is because I made such a fucking fumble of it when you did ask, so that's why I remember the rule.
A hilarious thing, my character didn't have gambling. So basically, he had to ask someone else to gamble for him.
But let's simplify that for that case, because dice games are popular in this town. A very simple one, which is just basically rolling 5 and 6 beat lower numbers. You roll 3 dice, 3 sixes, you get more than the bet. I'm basically stealing a Chinese fucking dice game right now.
Yeah.
Was it like Chinchero or something?
I just realized I don't have gambling.
This could
is
only go
so
bad.
travesty.
Well, you could do an unskilled.
Oh, fuck that.
There's also pachinko machines in the... No, there's not. In the bar.
Old medieval versions. I will take the one...
Just a man in a box.
So is there a peddler around that's also selling like Street Overlord or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys don't even know what that is? Fuck.
I want to play the pachinko
What
machine.
did you say?
Street Overlord.
I thought you said Street Overlord.
Not safe for work, by the way.
So, Snake, what you're saying is we can't play dice and gambling if we don't have gambling?
You can, but remember, unskilled checks, you'd be doing D4 minus 2. That would be your... That'd be... So
okay.
you could gamble, you would just be really bad at it.
Altar sees some men just sitting outside. You know that stereotypical old men.
Oh, yeah. They're
all the Joaquims of the world.
Yeah, he just
into
looks
one
down,
spot.
sees them playing like, "Hi, what's you playing?"
He looks up. We're playing Baccarat. I have no idea what that is, I say out of character.
Sophisticated.
Sounds fun. Can I join?
You got money?
Yeah. I don't see how that matters, but yeah.
You can join.
Yes, like he looks so out of place and clearly doesn't know what he's doing.
Fuck, I just realised I wasn't reaching for Baccarat, I was reaching for cribbage.
Cribbage.
Baccarat's like a pretty... Like, you need a table and stuff.
Yeah, I was just thinking, because I went to the wrong things, I was just thinking old person fucking card games.
So how do we play this, old man?
The old man explains how to play. I have never played card games in my life.
I'm just curiously watching.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I'll be watching thinking, wow, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's in for a rough time.
Are you saying that about Sweet's character or me?
Both at this point.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Well, okay. We're gonna roll gambling.
Okay. D4 minus 2.
I'm gonna give these guys their old... They've been
Remember, you can
gambling
just
for-
click unskilled on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, how much do you put down?
How much does the old man put down?
It's quite a small table, so it's 5. It's really just low stakes, mostly a friendly game.
I'll put down 5 too.
There ain't much a casino in this town. Okay. So...
Rolling. Wow.
Oh boy.
1. You critical fumble.
What the fuck do I do? Do I take the die and accidentally throw them in such a way they bounce all over the marketplace?
Is it a critical fumble if you roll a 3 and just because it's unskilled it winds up being 1?
Oh, no, that's not the case. It's only a natural 1. You're right. No, he didn't critical fumble.
I can't... Yeah!
So, you can Benny if you want, but let's see what the old man does. 5. Well, he solidly beat you.
No, I don't cut. I'm not gonna bet. Actually, fuck it. Since they refresh every game, here you go. Let's do it.
I wave my hand and do the Jedi thing, and it moves the dice. That
Well,
makes it even worse.
it's fine. The difference is free, so he loses 15 gold.
Oh,
Now that is almost a critical fumble.
Yeah.
what is it? I lose 15.
Yeah. So he goes for the card game goes on for the card game's on for a bit. You're solid, like you lose 5, and you start getting the hang of the game. Think I can do this. I can
I can
hang in a bit. And the old man is hustling you a bit. He's playing dumb. But then he takes you on for 2 more rounds.
Dang! This feels like a game of luck.
He just looks you dead in the eye. What are you talking about?
Oh well, old man. That was fun, but I think you're gonna have to find another gaming partner for now. He stand up.
Orlin strokes his beard and turns to the altar, and he's like, it appears you've lost.
Yeah. Yeah. Not fun. I'm much better at card games. You should see me. I'm a real bugger at Go Fish.
So,
All the old men just kind of like look at you, like questioning if that exists in this universe.
Actually,
When Baccarat does, and Chinchiro.
let's see. If I have Streetwise, can I identify the old man?
Yeah, I'll say so. I was more like seeking out information, but it makes sense. Should be who you know as well.
Fuck, there it is.
4. So a success. So what are you
So,
looking
a
out for
critical
in
fumble is
particular?
if you
Just
get
who he is.
one on both rolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A natural one on both rolls, I believe.
Right.
I don't think modifier comes into it. I just think it has to be natural ones.
Yeah, see who he is, if he's gonna, swindle him, super hard or anything.
No, it was an honest win. He did hustle him a bit. He played bad in the first round. He basically, you know him because you see him at the Weary Woodsman a bit, and people do talk that he does gamble a lot, especially with traveling adventurers. His name's people just call him Arnie, and that's most likely his actual name. He doesn't seem too shady other than the fact he just played dumb a bit.
I think that I would like to, since we've already completed a quest, I want to find another quest to complete. That's what I do.
Quest completion.
Give it a
I'm looking for any yellow exclamation marks above its head.
Roll. Okay, roll spellcasting to bring up the HUD. You actually did roll spellcasting to bring up the HUD.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Most people have just got kind of like a blank grey circle above their heads. In the tavern, someone looks at you and it becomes an exclamation mark and you hear an alert noise.
Oh no.
Oh god.
But he does look happy to see you.
I do ask around, and I guess I find this guy. As we wander into the inn or whatever.
Yeah, so it's back at the Weary Woodsman. You find him, and he's sitting down, nursing a beer, and he looks up at you and actually calls you over.
Do I recognize him?
You do. He's a man named Darvin Gull. That's a hell of a name. No, it's Darvin Gull. I blanked for a second. You know him as quite a senior member at the Rendelian Lodge, which is the same group of people who sent you out to find those hunters, because that is the hunting lodge in this town.
Ah, Mr. Gull, how can I help you?
You know what happened in the woods? This is a guy in his 40s, 50s, quite senior. He looks at you. You went out there and saw what happened.
Aye, we did.
I know you all, and you're a good man. You don't murder me. You don't go for murder on that, though, do you?
If I can help it.
I've got a proposition for you, and it may involve blood, but you won't have to get your hands dirty if you don't want to.
What exactly do you mean?
I've been having a bit of a bad day, if you can't tell. Last year, my lodge, we had 200 hunters. Working around the clock, we had those woods down. That bloody war starts. I lose most of my men to getting conscripted. We've now got 15 full-time people working with us. And then that happens. I go to the mayor this morning to talk about rooting out the bandits in the woods. When he first arrived, he was all about fucking hunting bandits. He leads one bad expedition, won't fucking touch the woods again. Some fucking glory hound he is.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to people. No one's joining a lodge now. So I want to take back the woods. I want to show people that we can't be intimidated by the bandits. So I'm looking for some people to come out with me and gonna bloody those wolf pack bastards a bit.
Well, as you know, I don't condone violence, but perhaps we can find other ways to convince them to leave.
If you think you can do that.
That said, I understand the realities of the situation, and if it comes to that, of course you'll have my help.
You'll be saving lives with doing this. This town is dependent on the meat we bring in. Surely it has to be. It's most of the food here. I understand that. They stay in the woods too long. Hunters are going to get scared to go out there. Half of the people I've got left don't want to go back out looking for food.
I understand that. My only concern is that, bandits are men themselves, and they're likely out there because they don't have any better opportunities. You said you're short men. Well, perhaps I could fill your ranks.
You want to hunt game?
No, I mean, perhaps we could legitimize a few bandits if it came to that.
That'd be a tricky one. Do you know what the wolf pack's about?
I can't say that I do.
They were at the Battle of the Blood Gulch 6 months ago. It's the whole fucking problem here. They ran from the battle when it got really bad. They're deserters. You know what happens? You know what happens to deserters under law?
Well, I'll talk to my compatriots about it, and we'll see about coming with you.
You do that. I talked to a few people from the lodge, and no one wants to follow me in this. They fully support us going out there and blooding the bandits, but no one wants to be the one who has to face them down themselves. So, if it comes down to it, I will go by myself.
How do you feel about Zekart joining us? I understand that he has a bit of ill will in the town at the moment.
He does, but if he's willing to help, I'm not going to turn down a pair of hands right now.
Very well. Let me talk to my compatriots, and I'll come back. So I just turn around and
So Altar is standing there, like talking to what was Austin's name?
Zakar.
I don't know if you listen, Austin, or you're just sitting there drinking.
I try to keep my wits about me, so I'm drinking but listening.
No, so I snuck up on this deer, yeah. But then it heard something. Turns out it was my brother Jeff. Stupid bastard. Get it away. Worst hunt of my life.
I just kind of side eye away. Your brother seems a bit of a dunce.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
I walk over. Go ahead.
No, I kind of chuckle and say, "Is that how he died?"
Jeff? No, nah. I think he's alive.
Some brother.
Yeah.
At this point, I walk up. How many brothers do you have exactly?
Start counting on fingers. Not that many.
I
used to have a brother, but he found a mine shaft and just went down into it. Never saw him since.
Like, wait, did he fall?
No, he just walked down the mine shaft. Like it was a cave, and he just walked down the mine.
So he climbed down it?
No, he just walked down. Disappeared.
I start scratching at my beard. Clearly, I'm not drinking enough.
Orlin sits down and produces a pipe from his robes, starts smoking on it, and he explains the situation, like what Gaul wants and all that.
So he wants us to hunt.
Hunt bandits, to be clear.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't have fur to sell.
I stare at him blankly, but they've got other things to sell.
I mean, probably. I mean, I heard teeth have a pretty decent value.
See, what? No, the thing about bandits is bandits typically have money. Why do they turn to banditry? They don't have money, so they steal money from other people. Kill the bandits, we get money.
But what if they what if they don't have money?
Well, we still help kill them and get... Wait. I look back. There's a reward for this, right?
Well, I'm not sure exactly about that. However, it would be a great help to the town. As you know, we've been on hard times here, and was it the Wolf Clan?
Wolfpack.
The Wolf Pack has been cutting off any supply to the hunters. However, you know me, I would prefer not to come to arms if we can avoid it.
Right. That young group from just got out of the hangover, the wolf pack.
I'm all for helping my fellow hunters. Besides, I don't need much.
You know what? Maybe we can recruit one or two. It might be interesting.
Well, I do know that the town is a bit short-handed at the moment, and they're deserters, and I know how deserters are treated around here. But
Well,
perhaps we can come to
close
some
then.
sort of agreement.
I nod at the table, look around. Yep, I'm in.
Yep.
All right, I go back over to what's his name? Something Gaul?
Darwin Gull.
Darvin Gaul.
Go.
I've got to think up more names that stick out a bit more.
Darvin Gaul. All right, I walk over to him and I nod and say, "We're in."
Right. It's a big help. Now, you won't be doing this for free. And we're not going in completely blind.
Oh, what do you have?
One of my boys who still will go out into the woods, I told him to keep an eye out for them. Well, I'll tell you what. He did spot a couple of them wandering in the woods, tracked them for a bit. It's not all of them. I think they got... Let's just say we're outnumbered by probably more than 3 to 1. Probably more. But... Basically, I do know the direction of their camp.
Do you know if they have a leader?
I do. I can't keep this accent consistently. A man named Catechus. Catechus. He struggles to remember anything about him. You heard the name, Orlin.
Possibly.
From what I get, well, it's tricky to tell with the fucking Rendalians because they hire a lot of fucking mercenaries anyway. He apparently had some mercenary company, brought them all out into the battle with him. Battle goes bad, they desert, and guess what? Mercenaries working for the crown, they get treated like regular soldiers in a battle anyway, so yeah. They can't work, but they're situated here, so they can't exactly leave either. And I went West Country, so they're stuck. We're not going up, let's just say this, we're not going up against some fucking farmers who are pressed into service here.
I would love to have a word with this Catechus.
Catechus. His accent not helping matters.
I would like to have a word with them if possible.
From what
But you said we're outnumbered 3-1.
at least he didn't
So we
lead
can't-
he didn't lead a small company to begin with, and guess what? He grabbed some deserters from the battle on the way out. When he found out they couldn't exactly return to society, well, they had no one else to turn to.
Zekart, what do you think?
We could probably take them. I wouldn't be too worried.
Hmm.
Oh, look, we're outnumbered here, and I don't exactly know what you think, how you treat fighting, but these bastards don't fucking play fair, so why should we? And hell, you don't even want to fight them in the first place. Which
Well-
actually makes our job harder, but we'll figure it out as we go along.
Certainly
Lot of
true. It's certainly true that revealing ourselves would tactically be a mistake.
All
If
in,
we're 3-1, the only chance I see is to take them by surprise.
let me tell you something here, okay? You don't have to bloody your hands whatsoever. What I really just want is someone to come with me, so that however many I kill, there's someone there to come back to town and say that we stood up to the bastards. That's all I want.
Very well. We'll see what we can do.
But if you want to talk to them, talk peacefully. I won't draw a blade until I know there's no other option. If that's what you want.
We'll see how their disposition is.
Oh boy.
All right. So he kind of pulls out a map of the forest, which isn't greatly detailed, but he does kind of point out. I'll draw it on the actual map itself. He knows from like what his scout had told him that their camp. Let me zoom in here a bit. Their camp should be somewhere in this kind of area, so it's on the far end of the forest, pretty deep into it. So we're going to scout around there. We'll stay careful, stay under the radar, and let's think about it this way: if they are walking about, Scout told me they go out in packs of 4 or 5. So if they see another group of 4 or 5, they might go running to get some of their mates because they don't exactly fight fair. But if we're spotted, it isn't the end of the world. We could just go as we go.
Do you know how this catechist cares for his men? If we were to take a few capture, would he be willing to negotiate?
Couldn't say. I don't know the man personally. I just know what he's got.
All right.
I mean, I'd let one of you roll a knowledge check, see if you've heard the name before.
I was thinking about it, but all I have is knowledge battle, and I think streetwise would be the only useful thing.
I mean, maybe you could do streetwise to ask around about him, but it would take a few hours basically. So it's up to you.
Nah, I won't waste the day.
Okay. Well, it's actually, considering we say we started at the last, as the last session was ending, it's coming up on about 8 at night at this point.
Alright, yeah, in that case, I would definitely take a couple hours, go peruse the area, ask some questions.
Okay.
Oh man, time.
I go with them.
Well, I'll go with them because I don't really have anything better to do myself.
Damn.
That is good, yeah. So, what you come to learn about Caracas is, just from asking around, you find a few boys who actually used to work for his company, who had left him and joined the town guard as the war was breaking out, which is now by and large considered a very wise move. Well, not when the war broke out, but when they announced that they were going to have a battle. They pretty much got out of it early. So,
Gotcha.
you find some people who know him, basically.
Does it seem like they have any ill will towards him?
Not personally, no. They said he was, by all accounts, a pretty fair leader.
So it'd be pretty hard to persuade them into helping us.
Well, we couldn't say nowadays. Let's put it this way, if he's become a bandit lord, maybe something in him changed. Or maybe. They kind of look between each other, unsure. Basically, we didn't figure he'd be the sort of man to desert in the first place, so the fact that we're hearing this about him is fucking confusing to us. Why are you asking anyway?
He's been attacking some. What is it? What are they? The Rendalian hunters?
Oh yeah, the Rendalian Lodge Hunters.
Yeah, he's been attacking some of the Rendalian Lodge hunters. Just trying to help do the town a favor. Get a little bit of revenge. Keep the food on the people's table.
I understand that then. Alright, so no, he was a good man by all accounts. Kept his troops in line, kept them well fed, paid us well. Even spotted for a few of us when we weren't able to train or perform our duties, I suppose.
I was actually asking to who roll a persuasion on these guards to come help us.
Oh, you can do that if you want.
Nope.
They kind of like look between each other. What's your argument?
You can Benny it as well.
Oh yeah, you can Benny if you want.
Yeah, I'll Benny. Why not? How does one Benny?
You just reroll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just click on the thing above your name and just throw it out on the table.
Damn. Hero. 5.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, what's your argument?
Oh, I just lead into yeah, I mean, he's probably turned pretty hard into the banditry section. If he's stopping the food from making it to Holden Clearing, he might have larger schemes. Typically, one of the ways of siege warfare is to starve out your enemies. He might be planning something big.
They look to each other. That might be true, actually. And we still got our spears from our time in service, and hey, he may recognize us when you're going out into the woods.
Tomorrow.
All right, we'll be at the Weary Woodsman at 10.
Sounds good.
So we'll come with you.
If my plan were to speak with this former leader of yours, would you help in that regard?
I would. If let me put it this way: if this is the Caracas I remember, I don't think he would start trying to starve a town out. No, I'm curious about what's going on here.
As am I.
So yeah, I'll help you.
Very good of you.
Fuck yeah.
So I don't have. I guess we sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Do I get my PowerPoints back?
Yes, you do. You get a PowerPoint. I think it's every half an hour or maybe an hour. Like one PowerPoint every. So yeah, if you're sleeping the whole night, you refresh your PowerPoints.
Good old
So yeah, so
We're just leaving in the morning, I guess.
so where are we gonna sleep? Actually, Cody, did you have a wagon?
Yeah.
I have a bedroll. See, I can save money here.
Okay.
Actually, what does it cost to sleep at an inn?
I'm actually looking up the prices in the
Don't you
fantasy
have
guide.
So wait, you don't have a house or home here, Austin?
That's a good point.
Oh my god, okay, a room shared with 6 is 2 gold a night. Room double 4, room private 8.
You were the town guard.
So it makes sense, yeah. You could at least have a hovel here if you'd like.
I would love a hovel.
Yeah. It makes sense. Why would you would be the town guard? Maybe you had fancier digs when you were still
the captain,
working.
the guard. Yeah.
Yeah, captain the guard.
Wait, hovel. How do you spell that?
Hovel. A
I have a
hovel
shit
is
shack.
not exactly
Oh
fancy.
my god!
I have a room in the inn that I've already rented out and stuff.
I'm proposing. I don't know if I need Cody's permission, but I'm just gonna take my bedroll and sleep in his cart.
Alright, I got room at the foot of the hovel. You're welcome inside.
I mean, I look a little confused when he asks me that, but I'm just shrug. I'm like, all right, very well.
Now I've just got to look up
So how much is it to to sleep in the inn?
It is. Well, it depends on what you want. If you want like a private room, it's 8 gold a night. If
Yeah, that's fine.
a double is 4 and shared with 6 is 2.
No, I pay 8.
Yeah, so you just get the rooms at the inn are not the best you've had. Definitely don't hold a candle to some of the better places in Redale Port, but it's comfortable.
I probably have one that's already like, you know, for me basically because I stay here fairly often.
Yeah, Valdel kind of sets one aside for you because you do come around these parts a bit.
I probably have that going on in most places.
They call the all-in room.
Yeah.
Or the brown suite.
Yes.
Oh God,
The brown suite.
brown
It
sweets.
sounded the worst the moment I said it.
All right, so we just stay the night then.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay, I'll do it. Actually, what kind of cart is it, Cody?
You're actually sleeping out in the cart.
It's a covered wagon, so it's actually made for long travel and like sleeping in it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, obviously, it's not as comfortable as a bed.
But he's
Well, I
got
have
a
a
bedroll.
bedroll, so I don't care.
Alright, but I'm still going to do something here for a laugh. It's the best reason to do anything.
And it's like, my duties used to be like, I don't sleep as well inside. And besides, I lost lots of money there, gambling. So, just drive away tomorrow when we need to go.
Alright, well, for every 4 hours spent in weather below freezing, 32 Fahrenheit, would this be below freezing?
Oh no!
A character must make a vigor roll. Failure means... But assuming you're in a bedroll and you're wearing furs, at least.
Yeah.
Subtract.
Oh wait, do you mean?
Well, again, I did pay extra money to make sure that my wagon is like kitted out for travel and stuff, so it's probably not that bad as far as.
Okay.
No, it's like, oh man, he has lots of fur and stuff.
It's probably like sleeping in a tent.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, okay. Well, so I'm not going to vigor check you against the cold. And I would have given you a +2 anyway, but still.
It's an unusually hot night.
I mean, it's not heated or anything,
Mm,
but it probably has furs.
yeah. Alright, we'll just go ahead. So you wake up the next morning, it's a wonderful snowy day, there's fresh snow, people shoveling it from the main streets. Sun rising high in the sky, which is nice because it's usually grey in this time of the year, it's fall. And you've got a very, very long day ahead of each of you.
Yeah, I meet out where where we were just told to meet up everybody, like on the edge of the town or whatever.
And I'll go get the guards. And
I'm not bringing my wagon, obviously, because we're going into the forest.
Yeah, it's pretty thick and overgrown and such.
I lead my horse, Argo. I feed him, and then I leave.
So basically, we all meet. Darwin Gull kind of looks over each of you and says, "Right then, so you grabbed a couple of lads who'd actually be willing to brave the woods for us."
Aye.
Ah, yes.
And they got their own.
Actually, Cody, are you taking your wagon with you?
I just said that. No, I'm not.
Okay. No. What a
Pay
lovely...
attention. Speed.
Sorry. Oh, pardon me.
So we're going.
But no, I'm not.
Alright, so you know how things go here. Just keep your eyes out. Be wary. If you spot anyone, don't immediately assume they're going to be bandits and fucking draw a bead on them. Don't figure I need to tell you this. And yeah, just respect the woods.
If we come across a patrol, just back me up. I have some tricks under my sleeve.
Oh, also be wary of woolly mammoths. They've somehow got into the forest recently.
yeah,
So we have discovered.
we've noticed.
Okay then. Well, that made your job yesterday a lot more interesting, I suppose. Off we go.
Yes, interesting is a word to describe it.
You could say that.
Oh god, I saw a review of that yesterday. I watched the Lazy Game Reviews video on it. It looked so bland. Originally a Duke Nukem game.
No. Okay.
No, did you not know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gonna be a Duke Nukem game,
What
but
kind of game is it?
An isometric shooter.
no, I think people describe more as an action RPG a la Diablo Torchlight.
That's the fucking gun, though.
I know.
That's cool. It reminds me of like one of those fucking insane Lamat revolvers.
It's like fucking 3 barrels, and then
I know.
I don't even know how that works.
They just had to top that fucking guy from Devil May Cry 4.
I don't even know how you how do you load that, and B, how does it even load? Like, how does it even chamber the rounds correctly?
I mean, does it have 3
Snapping
hammers?
Action.
Yeah, like
No, it
what?
doesn't. It has one hammer.
Oh, well, there we go.
Like
Maybe
one real thick hammer.
Yeah, that hits all 3.
No, like there's no way in hell it could hit all 3.
I don't get it.
If I edit images into this, do I have to now edit images of that when we talk about it?
Maybe.
So I guess we just leave the Holden clearing then.
Yeah.
Set off following the guy.
Walk out into the woods.
Do I how well do I know this Gaul?
He knows more of you than you do of him, because he's important in the town. He was part of the town guard until like 20 years ago. He's lived here his whole life and then became a member of the lodge, and he's senior basically, and with lots of his people being pressed into service in the military, or like the older people in the lodge retiring, he's basically become the top dog very recently, within the last year or so.
Can I use investigation or notice to...
It'd be more just kind of a smarts check, unless you're directly asking him stuff.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if, like, generally he seems trustworthy. Would that be an investigation or notice thing?
Yeah, it'd be notice, I suppose.
Okay. Oh yeah, investigation is reading stuff.
Yeah,
I remember now. Yeah, that'd probably be notice then. I just want to do that, just in case.
So just generally if he's trustworthy or not.
Oh,
Wow, 23.
Yeah, is he telling the truth? Can we trust him?
In this case, he is being completely earnest.
Basically, he's not leading us into an ambush.
He's not leading you into an ambush.
Okay.
He's been a member of the lodge his whole life. He has lived in this town his whole life. He cares about this town, basically. While he's hardly a loyalist, he does care. He's lived... There would be no... You can't think of any reason he would have to pull you into an ambush.
That's not like Orlin actively thinking he might be leading us into an ambush. It's just more like, did he have any like character clues that would point out him not being trustworthy? I guess
just looking at him, what you kind of notice is like going over his body language. Or just think he seems very, very stiff at the moment. There are very heavy bags under his eyes. He seems weary, basically.
Okay.
And
too bad I rolled that for that and not something like spellcasting.
Perhaps more concerningly is the fact that, I mean, it's cold, so this would be expected, but his cheeks and his nose are particularly red at the moment.
Ah.
So, make of that what you will.
Is he, like, compared with how red Zakart's cheeks are?
It's not quite on Zakart's level of drinking yet.
Okay.
But you can tell that basically he doesn't drink as much in general, so what he is drinking is affecting him more.
What is he carrying? Like,
he's got on his back, on his side a few knives, mostly like not for fighting, mainly for skinning and such, and a bow and arrow.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I want to know.
Yeah. And of course, like heavy furs for braving these woods. He's just basically right now, he's just walking a few paces ahead of you and he's talking to the 2 young lads you brought with you into the woods, like asking how they know Caracas, and basically they're a bit uneasy around him right now because he is a lot more... You've got from your conversation yesterday, he wants to kill some of these people, and while he will hold back, you can tell that's on his mind right now.
Right.
So everyone's just kind of pacing, and then one of you
What
roll.
a lovely weather.
One of you roll notice. Now it's been about an hour. You're out into the woods now, pretty much into the thick of it. There are pathways, but they're not leading directly in the way you want. They're mostly leading to the lodges they've got set up.
There's a notice.
One of you roll notice. Who elects to carry this weight?
He did it.
You did it.
Yeah, I just rolled it.
You hear rustling in the trees above you.
Alright, I immediately hold up my fist. It didn't stop moving.
No, instead a rock comes flying out in your direction.
Oh shit.
So what do you do?
Rock comes out of my... let's see.
You saw it coming ahead of time, so you can do what you
Okay.
want, and then they'll make a check.
What's like an avoidance or a dodge? Agility?
Agility in this case would be to get out of the way really quick.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of the way.
Oh no!
Nice.
4, yeah.
4.
You dart to the side, and the rock smashes into the snow just where you were a second ago.
What's the size of the rock?
It's pretty hefty, about the size of a hand.
I grip
so-
my staff and look around.
You hear,
I grab my bow, ready up.
like, Darwin immediately, like, dives in and just yells, "Oh crap, not these fuckers."
Yeah, I'm wielding my items. I'm like, who are they? Where are they?
It's probably not the bandits. It's up in their fucking canopy. It's probably those fucking glide monkeys.
Fucking monkeys.
Fucking glide monkeys, no less.
Are they easily spooked?
They're easily spooked. They mainly like to hit things from above. Now you've done that, you're seeing, like, probably be Swede to know. Swede, you can roll, like, a knowledge for glide monkeys.
Oh no! Glide monkeys!
Glide monkeys.
Glide monkeys.
What a
knowledge
name.
nature.
It's actually a cool name.
4, okay, you get a basic success. Glide monkeys are jungle monkeys. They do hunt humans on occasion. They mainly like to avoid them, but in cases like this, where food isn't otherwise plentiful, they will try and ambush. They're not easily scared off from a fight once they start one, but they're hardly suicidal either.
Oh no! Glide monkeys!
And as their name implies, they like to be up in jungle canopies, they jump, they swing, and they glide.
Amazing.
Prepare yourselves. They will probably attack.
And you did clear the success, so you did clear the notice check. So you do. So after you look around from seeing above, you notice there's about 5 above you,
5
or at least 5
glide
trails.
5 glide monkeys. Oh my god. They always hunt in packs of 5.
I'd like to shoot a frostbolt near them just to see how they react.
Yeah, I kind of give Orla in the eye, saying, scare him off if you can.
Roll it.
Things see frostbolts very often, I assume. Just a standard frostbolt
Okay.
shooting at a tree.
You fire it up into the canopy. A few of the branches freeze, and you notice one of them was running across that branch. He gets to it and he slips a bit, but grabs on, gets up, and then he looks at you and bares his fangs at you.